Hey guys, it's Tubbsy Gaming HD, and welcome to a new series on my channel. I'll be doing a FIFA 14 career mode with Manchester United. Now, I've just opened this channel, pretty much based around FIFA 14. I enjoy FIFA 14. I enjoy football. I'm a Manchester United fan, so I just thought it was relevant to do a career mode with them. So yeah, that's pretty much the thought behind it. So in this first episode, I'm just going to talk to you guys about my channel and what's going to be on the channel, and I'll try and talk about the transfers in the gameplay. So first of all, talking about my channel, I will be basing, as I said, basing it around FIFA. I might think about doing other games like Call of Duty or GTA or stuff like that, but it's going to be based around FIFA 14 and career mode and other FIFAs to come, pretty much. So here, guys, just as the board tell you, what the league objective obviously is going to be to win the league title, win the Champions League, and to win a domestic cup. My main goal for myself is pretty much just to get a top 4 placement in the Premier League, win a domestic cup, and reach around a 16 in the Champions League, pretty much. And in real life, because United are struggling, I don't think we'll win much this season under David Moyes. I think he needs, just talking about real life now, I think he needs a transitional period with United. And in real life, we're just struggling, aren't we? Just came off a loss to West Brom. I saw the game with my dad. We were just so outplayed, but hopefully he can turn things around, which I have faith in Moyes, so hopefully he can turn things around and get some signings in January. But going back to the gameplay now, one guy I wanted to sign from David Moyes' former club was Ross Barkley. This kid's just phenomenal. He's been playing for Everton. He's been there in their starting 11 this season for most of their games, I'm pretty sure, and he's just played phenomenally. He's willing to run past defenders. He's willing to work hard for the team, and he never gives up a dying ball. So he's such a good player. I'd love to have him in the team. We were also interested in Micah Richards of Manchester City. The main reason behind that is that I wanted Micah Richards basically just because he can play right back and he can play centre back. And he's a perfect combination player that would suit me. So I'd love to also bring him in. We got an offer in from Wayne Rooney from Real Madrid here, which was not tempting at all. There's no way I'm letting Rooney leave the club, so we used this new feature that I have, which is reject all offers and disallow future offers, which means no one will come in for him for the rest of the season, which is good. And we also rejected an offer for Chicharito, which is the same pretty much. I'm not selling him. He's a top quality striker, and I want to have him in the team. We allowed Lionel Cole here to leave, pretty much just because he's not in my plans. And I don't think he's going to develop into a decent player. So our squad was maximising, so we weren't going to be able to bring these players in. So pretty much we just let him leave for minimum amount of money. We got an offer for Shinji Kagawa, who I like a lot, but I think it's going to be hard to find placement for him and Rooney in the same team. But I'm going to try and fit them both in, but we decided to make a crazy counter offer of £35 million. But they don't come back in with the offer, which was pretty obvious. So that was fine with me. I'm happy to keep Shinji Kagawa. We had our scouts look at Micah Richards, who we were interested in, and they completed a report about him. So we were going to go ahead and inquire about him to see if City were willing to let him go or not. Hopefully they would, because he's just a monster. For his size and his shape, he's such a quick lad, and he'd be perfect in the centre back position alongside Vidic or Ferdinand or Evans or Jones or Smalling, or on the right back position, just to have a bit of competitiveness against Rafael, who's again a great right back in this game. So we do make an offer to start off with the £3.7 million because our scouts value him at around 5. So I really hope we could get him on the cheap. But I knew that City were not going to let him go on the cheap, so that's why they rejected the offers. But we came back in with a £4.5 million offer for Micah Richards, hoping this time, because it's close to his base value, they accept. But yet again, they don't, which was bad news for us. So we go in again for him. But here quickly, I forgot about Everton rejecting the offer for Barkley. So it actually stated that we pulled out of the offer. So I went back in the offer and I decided just to give them the £7.5 million that they wanted, because I knew it was going to be worth it in the future. So we decided to offer that for him. So that goes through, and there you go. Transfer offer accepted for Ross Barkley, which is great news. So we talked him over a contract, a huge amount of wage he's on at Everton, so he just bumped it up a little bit. Gave him a nice bonus package, and I'm told him he's going to be a sporadic first-team player for now, anyways, because he'll know in the future that he'll come, if he develops well, he'll become a first-team player. But yet again, guys, City were being very, don't want to say, they're just being very difficult to deal with in this Richard saga. That we're not going to let him leave, so we really had to we knew we were going to have to like bid a lot of money for him. So we then offered £5.5 million for Richards, hoping this time they'd accept. But we're just waiting on back on for them. But there you go, guys. My first signing was Ross Barkley, which was great news. So we bring him into the football club. But yet again, they set a £9.5 million price tag on Micah Richards, which is a ton of money for a right back who's, I don't want to say not convincing, but he hasn't proven himself, has he? But I know in real life he's not in the plans of Pellegrini, so we're just going to bump that up to this time to £6 million. Still being very difficult city, but I decided, you know what, it's just offer £8 million where I think they'd accept that. I'm hoping they'd accept that. It'd be worth the money in a couple of years. It'll be outstanding, I think. So we just wait back on the response from City, hoping and praying that they just finally accept the offer. We go into the office here, guys, and we actually get an offer. We get a message from Ryan Giggs stating that he doesn't know if it's going to be his last season playing or not. It might be. Obviously, in real life, he's got the coaching well, so if he retires anyway, he'll still be at the club. But Ryan Giggs is an amazing player, guys. You can't hate on him, can you? You know, any player, any coach, any player around the world loves Ryan Giggs. Every fan does. So yeah, he's phenomenal. Looking at the scouts here, guys. Sorry, and Freddie Guardian. I'm hoping that's how you pronounce it. I'm probably wrong with that. 27 years old, and he's a phenomenal footballer. I've seen him play for Inter Milan a couple of times. He's just such a hard-working midfielder, and I think that's exactly what United need in real life and in this game. So I was really hoping that we could sign him. We do make an inquiry about him just to see how much Inter Milan wanted for him. Player injured here. Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to tell you. In a preseason game, Wayne Rooney picked up a cruciate ligament injury. He'll be out for 2 months, which is a huge loss to the start of the season. Such a bad loss. But finally, guys, here, Micah Richards, offer was accepted. Now we can talk to him and his agents about a contract. We offer him $80K a week on a 3-year deal. We do not specify a squad role because at City he is a rotation player, so I think he'd rather come to United anyway. So we offer that for him. We also get an offer from Michael Keane, the youngster. We let him go on loan. But guys, there you guys see, Richards has signed for United, £8 million. What a signing. I'm over the moon with the signing. Very, very happy. So we have Ross Barkley, we have Micah Richards, and there's one more guy I wanted, and it was Guardian. We really wanted him, so we decided we were gonna, we inquired about it here, guys, just to see what the offer is. But we want to see what he's worth in Inter Milan's eyes. And Inter Milan come back saying that they want £15.5 million for Guardian, which is a heck of a lot of money. But I decided to be sneaky here and offer half of what they're asking for, trying to get him on the cheap. But we'll see on the next episode if we get him or not. Guys, thanks for seeing my very first video on my career mode and on my channel, Tunsy. Please subscribe for more FIFA 14 content.